Alright, budget magic time. Actually, ultra budget magic time. Playing some favorable pirates. Ultra budget, super duper cheap, favorable pirates. And this hand is about how we would draw it up. This is it. This is what we want. I mean, one drop, two drop, favorable wins. Even got to chart the course for some refueling action. So this is ideal, I think I would say. Don't want to say perfect, but pretty close. That said, now we probably lose. Alright, so let's island. And, man, Moto is so laggy. Place Iron Storm Tamer. Pass the turn. Moto does not like Ixalan. Ever since they put in the Ixalan update, it's been so laggy. See what our opponent's playing. Alright, looks like Temur Energy. Well, this is a good matchup. Not that it's good for us, but this is a matchup I really wanted to see, because Temur Energy is one of the best decks in the format. So, if we're going to compete with the format at large, it's a deck that we got to be able to keep up with. So I think the plan here is get in with Storm Tamer, play Catacombs, and just run out our Aerialist. Little bit risky, because it does die to a removal spell this turn. Spire Bluff for our opponent. Yep, there's a Braid. So there goes Pirate 1. Okay, so I think the plan is just play Swamp, play Favorable Winds, play Hope of Gurupur, get in for 2, and then hopefully next turn start refilling our hand. Some sort of sweeper would be somewhat disastrous, but hopefully it's just like a Rogue Refiner or something. We would like to find a counter by the time our opponent's getting to Glorybringer, or even Unsummon. Alright, there's a Rogue Refiner. That's good. I mean, opponent draws a card, but does not get in the way of our flyers. Blightkeeper. Well, play the Swamp, get in with everything, hit our opponent, chart a course. Ooh, boy. This is a tough one. This is a super tough one. What do we do here? Whew, boy, oh boy, oh boy. What's the worst thing our opponent could do this turn? What is the absolute just worst thing that can happen? They can't play their 5 drops. I don't even know. It might be Whirler Virtuoso. I don't really care about Bristling Hydra. I don't think they have sweepers in the main. The question is basically, can we run out this Aerialist? Or do we need to leave up Lookout's Dispersal? Other option, I guess, would be Blightkeeper. You know what? I think we go aggro. Aerialist, go. If it all falls apart, it all falls apart. But I think that's our best bet. And then next turn, we can Blightkeeper and leave out Lookout's Dispersal for... or leave up Lookout's Dispersal for a potential Glorybringer. They shouldn't have sweepers in the main deck. Whoo! Desperation! That is a good sign that our opponent's struggling to keep up. If they're main phase cycling. Alright, Harness Lightning. So our opponent is staying alive-ish. They get in for 3. We're still very much winning this race, though. Unfortunately, our clock is not 2 turns anymore. Never to return. So, go attacking, hit our opponent, down to 9, play Blightkeeper, pass the turn. 2 turns. We need 2 turns to close out the game. We can counter a Glorybringer, or any other sort of flying defense. I feel like we're in pretty good shape. Opponent's going to hit us, sure. We don't really care about that. Yup, we'll take 3 down to 14. We're super far ahead in terms of the race. Another Harness Lightning. Okay. Still super far ahead in the race. Attune, sure. Whew, we can't win next turn. Just drawing another 1 or 2 drop would be spectacular. Because then we would actually be able to win the next turn. Opponent plays a Forest. Runs out Long Tusk Cub. Unsummon's good. So let's get in with both of our flyers. Put our opponent down to 5. Unfortunately, we still do need 2 turns to win the game. Pass the turn. They've had just enough removal to stay alive. We probably will end up bouncing Long Tusk Cub. Bristling Hydra. Do we care about Bristling Hydra? we take 3. Jeez. So we take 3 to 11. Yeah, I think we counter it. I think that's fine. There's a chance we'd lose the race if we don't counter it. Opponent also tapped out of their red mana. Servant of the Conduit. So, hopefully our opponent just spends a bunch of energy on this Long Tusk Cub, and then we bounce it, and then we win. Opponent attacks. Alright, good enough. Now we'll just bounce it. Take 3, and now our opponent needs at least 2 removal spells. We draw land, which doesn't do much. So, kill Servant, get in with our flyers, and trust that our opponent doesn't have the right thing. Whirler Virtuoso would not do it here. Opponent plays a land, and we got there. One of their cards is Long Tusk Cub, so we got there. Whoo, hoo, hoo, hoo. Taking down the deck that rules them all in Standard. All right, not bad for ultra budget. So, opponent, Temur Energy. What's our best bet against Temur Energy? They probably can bring in more removal, maybe counters, possibly. I don't know if they bring in counters. Essence Extraction kills a reasonable amount of things. I don't know if it's worth it. Maybe? Essence Extraction, perhaps. Duress and Spell Pierce, maybe in some number? What do we not want is a even better question. Storm Tamer's fine, / necessary. Unsummon, not insane against this deck. I guess we could go down Unsummon, Essence Extraction, never. Maybe Hope of Gurper. Do we want a Duress? I don't know if, it's really hit or miss. Maybe we leave an Unsummon. Let's try it like that. Something like that. And, ooh, okay. This looks pretty good. Only 2 lands, but we're on the draw. We got our Aethersphere Harvester. We do have a favorable wins. Opponent leads on a tune with Ether. So we will want to draw another land at some point. Opponent passes. Island, there's a land. And get down, Hope of Gurper. Pass the turn. His hand actually looks pretty reasonable. Opponent attunes. Hopefully they're just flooding. That'd be sweet. Forest. Attune again? Wow! All the attunes! Okay. Sure. Opponent passes. Well, let's Catacombs. Run out our freebooter. Yes. We will take Sweltering Suns. Get in for 1. So our opponent does not have much going on. Their hand is actually pretty bad. Their only action card is a Servant of the Conduit. And we have a favorable wins for next turn. And we can start leaving up Unsummon. Opponent passes. Wonder why they would not play Servant. Well, play favorable wins. Maybe they just top decked another Sweltering Suns. That would be sad. Go attacking. Hit our opponent for 4. That's gotta be it. That's the only... Oh, or maybe they just want to cycle. Hit our opponent to 15. Pass the turn. Freebooter's outside of Shock and Magma Spray range now, which is actually relevant. Are we just tearing up our opponent? The best deck in Standard? For like 40 ticks or something? Opponent plays Sanctum. Servant, yup. And passes. Another Chart the Course. Well, let's go attacking. Hit our opponent. Down to 11. Chart the Course. Play Catacombs. Let's run out Blightkeeper. Pass the turn. Leave up Iron Summon. I think that's better than Chart the Course again. I think leaving up Unsummon is important because something like Glorybringer, kill Kite Sail, get back Sweltering Suns is really bad. Alright, opponent plays a Chandra. I'm guessing they're going to go after this Kite Sail. Yup. So we just unsummon. Opponent gets in with Servant. Sure. Down to 18. I think we're in pretty good shape. Deadlands. Well, that can be helpful eventually. So, kill Chandra, hit our opponent. Run out Kite Sail. Take the Sweltering Suns again. Is there any way we can win next turn? I think we just chart a course. See if we can find an unsummon or something. Oh boy. Alright, well this is it. This is it. Opponent needs to top deck removal this turn. Or we... Ooh, wait. I wonder if there's any argument we should sack this Hope of Gerper. How do we lose? We lose if our opponent draws a removal spell for Freebooter, untaps, wraths our board, then there's a chance that we would lose. But do we even? I think we just... Alright, hope they don't draw it. I guess we don't even just lose. Because we'd still have a counter, we'd be able to play Ether Sphere. So even if they did draw the right combination of things, and our opponent scoops it up, they did not hit it! Whoo! Ultra budget, favorable Pirates, taking down Temur Energy. #1 deck in Standard. Wow. Well, that bodes well for our ultra budget favorable Pirates. Thanks for watching the video. If you haven't already, take a minute and click that subscribe button. It's a great way to support the channel for free, and you'll find the next video in the playlist right here.